Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to Tabletop Tonight. This is the AM edition here on the West Coast. My name is Ruel Gaviola. Thank you so much for joining me. See Vault Hunter Argus in the house. Hello, Argus. Vault Hunter Argus. I'm still getting my act together. It is 10 a.m. here on my time, but got a little slow start today. It's a big day here because it is my wife Michelle's birthday. She's actually working right now. We got an early start today, and we're going to be celebrating her day all day long. Actually, it's been an all month celebration for Michelle, as it always is. So I want to shout her out. I don't know if she's actually watching. She's working right now. She may peek in every now and then, but we'll see. But just want to say happy birthday to Michelle, my love. Argus, Dutch Yoda's in the house. Hi, Dutch. And Sir Bearsworth, what it do? Baby booze. Good to see you, man. I am feeling a little sheepy, Argus. Yes, yes. Happy birthday, Michelle. Thank you, Sir Bearsworth. Thank you, friends. Much appreciated. So today is Mötley Tuesday. As you can see down here, Mötley Tuesday. I don't know if y'all know what the little umlauts are for over the O and the U, but it's a little shout out to my heavy metal past, a little Motley Crue reference there for you. Because today is Motley Tuesday, it's a motley mix of stuff. I'm going to be playing a board game. We're going to be talking about board games, first of all. Then I'm going to play a board game. I've got some project things I want to shout out. And also, I'm going to be giving a little preview of this City of Illusion. This is a brand new graphic novel by Victoria Ying. I want to thank Penguin Books for sending this over. Every now and then I do little book readings. I need to pick it up again, but I just haven't had time. But usually on Tuesdays it was Tattooing Tuesday, where I would read part of a Star Wars book. We were working on Thrawn, the original Thrawn, or the first Thrawn of the reboot by Timothy Zahn. I think we're in chapter 9 of that. I'm going to pick that up again today, but that's mainly like a Star Wars themed stream. So today's the Motley Tuesday, so we got a motley mix of stuff. So we looking at this, going to be playing the Overboss from Brotherwise Games, and I'm going to play the solo game. I played it a couple times with Michelle. Really fun tile laying game. It's from the creators of what's that game? The Boss Monster. It's in the Boss Monster world, where it's like an 8-bit, old school dungeon. Well, that one was like a side scrolling dungeon game, fighting game. But this one's more of a tile laying game, set in the same world. It's a lot of fun. Michelle and I really enjoyed it. The reason why I'm playing today because it's been stuck in my craw ever since, I think it last week or the week before. I think it might have been 2 weeks ago. Anyways, Rado and I, we talked about some of our favorite games of 2021, and I was so surprised Overboss was on his, but I'm not surprised. Um, uh, well, I was a little surprised at the time, but now that I look at it, where is the rule book? The designer is, I believe, the same designer. Yes, Kevin Russ, same designer as Calico. And I know how much I loved Calico. This is a rock solid game. I love it. And ever since Rado talked about it, I was like, oh, I need to play it again. Michelle and I haven't been able to play it together recently. So I just said, I'm going to learn how to play the solo game. And apparently the solo game's pretty much how you would play a multiplayer game, but there's a little tweak in the rules to make it soloable. But Derek Drinker is resubscribed. Thank you, Derek. Wow, 11 months. Much love to you, friend. Much love to you, Derek Drinker. Thank you so much for your support, friends. I really do appreciate the support here. Don't forget that at any time, if you have a an Amazon Prime account, you can always subscribe to Twitch on one account for free on Twitch every month. So thank you so much, Dare Drinker, for your continued support, my friend. Really appreciate it. Gonna catch up on chat here. Hey, AJ, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Yeah, happy partner birthday. Thank you, Dutch. Argus picked up a copy of Overboss earlier. Have you played the solo game, Argus? And AJ's asking too. Bottom shelf is just here for the umlaut. Yes. We should use umlauts more often, I think. It's way more heavy metal when you're using umlauts. Thinking of picking it up soon myself. Oh, AJ, yeah. So Michelle and I, we're big fans of tile laying puzzle games. And I noticed that we will play games with direct conflict, but I think we prefer ones that are more indirect. And in this game, you'll see that the indirect conflict is more of like, like drafting tiles that your opponents would want. It's not full on like smash and bash. Argus says, played a few solo games. Really interesting game with individual scoring based on the boss you're playing, and each tile type has its own scoring mechanism, a mechanic with monsters to match each type. They give you bonus points if you match them to terrain. Yes, bottom type. Yeah, there it is. Ruel with the umlaut. Yeah, are y'all friends? Are y'all fans of umlauts? Oh my gosh! Hi James. How many people have backed games this month? I have backed 4 card Kickstarters recently. I think I've this month. Let's see, it's August. I don't know what I've backed. There is one I'm going to back soon though. Tate Woos, and I actually, you know what? We'll jump into that. Uh let's just talk about. Let me see. Let me find his thing here. Tate's was, what was it called? Boba. There, Sunrise Market. So what I want to do, oh, okay, cool. Well, we're gonna jump right into this. Hey, look, I've got this screen set up. Yay, it worked. I was really iffy on. I wasn't sure if it would work or not. On Kickstarter right now, it just launched yesterday. I'm a friend of Tate Wu, the designer. He just launched this. It's a 30-day campaign. It's a longer campaign. He's already got a quarter of the goal, almost a quarter of the goal, $5,000 out of 22,000. It's not one, not two, but 3 games in one. Pier One, Boba Mahjong, and 1, 2, 3 Cheese. Michelle has played 1, 2, 3 Cheese with Tate. I think a month ago, or maybe a month and a half ago. We met up with him and a bunch of other people, and Michelle really enjoyed it. She thought it was a lot trickier. One of those games that was a little thinkier than she expected. Boba Mahjong, I think we received it. I haven't opened it up yet. And then Pier One, I have no idea. But I mean, look at this. The art is so cute. Tate's artist, I forget her name, but she is fantastic. So the Pier One is a solo game, okay, and they're all like in the same like little world, right? Boba Mahjong, which I'm fired up with. I love Boba. I enjoy Mahjong, and it's a 2-player game. And then finally, you have the 1, 2, 3 Cheese game, and Michelle played a 2-player game with the designer. This one plays 2 to 5. So we'll just take a quick look here. Pier One's a solo Sudoku card game. Oh, by the way, the inventor of Sudoku recently passed on, so rest in peace. Long story short, it's a super cute cat game that hurts your brain in a good way. Let me check the comments real quick here. Been hesitant to back much with the uncertainty of shipping, but I did back the West Ascendant. Yeah, the whole shipping thing fiasco, and just we all know how crazy it is. Arya says I tend to budget my Kickstarter pledges so I don't go overbid, holding off for the most part until the Resident Evil board game. Yep. And Ultia, a small card game from Japan. Oh, cool, cool. Most of my backing have been $1. Yeah, yeah. I do that too, AJ. Where I'll just I'll back for $1, just a bunch of different projects, just to show a little support. I may not always get the game or whatever, but there are a few that like. I mean, this, it's Tate is a local designer. He's here in the LA area, so I definitely try to support local designers. But it just looks so cute. And I played his other games. I really enjoy. Um, Gosh, what was the one? There was a roll and write cat game. Not Cleocatra. There was another cat Sudoku. Yeah, that was it. That one was really good. Cleocatra is a nice little tile lane puzzle. He just also recently released Macaron. It's a trick taking game based on those awesome cookies. Cat Sudoku, thank you. What kind of smoothie are you having? Oh, by the way, yeah, stream snacks, folks. What kind of stream snacks are y'all having? There's a little stream snack thing. I have a this is from our local tropical smoothie cafe. It's a little franchise. I'm sure it's nationwide. They're close by, and the one I got today is the Detox Island Green. So it's like kale, spinach. Gosh, what else is in it? Kale, spinach, and whoops. I don't want to show that there. I won't show you what. I won't have you watch me look this up. Tropical smoothie menu. Okay. So in the Detox Island Green, I know it's got kale and spinach. That's like the thing. I like to think I'm healthy when I'm drinking these things. So I figure, the whole detox thing, I probably, what did I eat yesterday? I don't think I ate the best yesterday, which is sort of why I'm like, okay, I need to eat something with some kind of. I mean, I want to get my veggies. Okay, a Detox Island Green has. Whoops. Darn it, now where to go? I just lost it. Detox Island Green has spinach, kale, mango, pineapple, banana, and fresh ginger. That's what I like about this one. It's got that little ginger kick to it. I mean, if it was Topo Chico, it would be muy delicioso, but it's tropical smoothie. Hey, I'll take a tropical smoothie sponsorship too if anyone can hook me up. Seems to be nationwide. Have one here on the East Coast. That's about a 5 minute drive or 20 minute walk. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, it's like a 10 minute walk from our house. It seemed like a small drive. Yeah, totally, AJ, totally. Yeah. Wait, bottom shelf, you're on a diet? Okay, good luck, man. Good luck. What kind of smoothie? Okay, I think I'm all caught up with chat. But anyways, this is so you get 3 games for one with Tate's thing here. It's called Sunrise Market, Pier One, Boba Mahjong, and 123 Cheese. So the name of his company is Sunrise Tornado. Well, I don't know if it's his company. I know he works. He's released a bunch under that imprint, so I'm not sure if it's exactly his company or maybe he's partnered with someone. But the components and the art and the games are always good. So here it is, managing super cute cat merchants for one, making refreshing boba drinks for two, and melting stolen cheese for everyone. Yeah, so I like this. It's a 1 player, 2 player, and multiplayer games. You have plenty of time to back that. So check it out if you're interested. I'm a big fan of Tate. It's been man. When was the last game I played with him? We saw him a month and a half ago, but I didn't actually get to play a game with him. I see him at a bunch of conventions in Southern California. And actually, now I'm thinking the last game I played with him, maybe like 2 years before the pandemic, obviously, at the last Strategicon in LA. Tate, myself, uh, Eric Burgess, and I forget the woman's name that we played with. They're all really nice people here in SoCal. But Tate crushes. We played Gentes, or some people call it Gentes or Gentes. I had the deluxeified edition. I played it a couple times, and I brought it to the convention. Like it was still brand sort of newish, and I taught the game, and Tate just crushed us. Yeah, and that's what you get for playing with a game designer, right? Argus has a blueberry muffin and apple crisp creme frappe from Starbucks. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Um, Probably his company contact section on Sunrise Studio website has 2 mails, Tate and Angelica. Oh yeah, Angie's great. Yeah, Angie, I know her as well. She is another local gamer here in Southern California. She does a lot of Facebook streaming. Hey, friends, what other games are you all excited about? Let me know. I do want to shout out one more. I was just looking at it too. Where was this? Excavation Earth. They Excavation Earth. Where's that sucker? Excavation Earth. Belongs in a museum. I want to. Yeah, they got 2 hours. So this is a heavier game, and it's the It Belongs in a Museum expansion. It's got all the stretch goals are unlocked. You're gonna. Oh man! Oh, wow, they really crushed it. 136,000. Wow. Yeah, so Mighty Boards, they had actually, I have a copy of Excavation Earth, not this expansion though. I have not gotten a chance to play it, unfortunately. It's just been so busy. I mean, that's how it is, but it's it's been getting rave reviews. Excavation Earth. Hey, Rob, speaking of Rado, the game is very impressive. I was really blown away by it when I covered it before, and I continue to be blown away by it. Yeah, so I think this is the second expansion. David Tercey, y'all know him. Excuse me. Yeah, second expansion introduces 2 new alien races, mysterious artifacts, a deck of tech cards, and a whole new museum board. It adds new ways of scoring that create new paths to playing and winning the game. Yeah, so this is a heavier game. I have not played. Oh, there's a solo mode included. Always a good thing. Looks like a Mike from the Dice Tower liked it. There are the Kickstarter exclusives if y'all are into that. So, has anyone played this? I'm really curious. I have the game. I opened the game. I don't know if I did an unboxing, but I know I like punched everything. And oh, Rob from Dice Tower also liked it. Yeah. So here, I mean, travel, excavate, market, sell or smuggle, command. Lots of good stuff here. I mean, this definitely seems like the type of game that my main gaming group would be into, and I'm thinking my buddy Daryl would probably into this. I love the sci-fi theme, of course, and I know Daryl likes heavier games like this as well. Probably, I think this is like a medium heavy game. Let's see. I have a bunch of that. Hi, Dwal. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you on here. We're just I'm just talking. This is Motley Tuesday, where I just talking board games. I'm going to be doing a graphic novel preview, just a bunch of random stuff, and I'm actually going to play Overboss, the board game solo game in a little while here. Just hanging out today. Thanks for joining us. Time Roller's in the house. Hi, Time Roller. So we're just asking, anyone played Excavation Earth, and is anyone looking to back this? Mighty Boards. The last game that I streamed for Mighty Boards was a really good one. What was? Oh, Vengeance Roll and Fight. That was a fun game. Daryl and I played a two-player game. It's a real-time roll and write game, but it's got some really interesting things where it's like a revenge movie, right? You're thinking like John Wick or Kill Bill, where you go in and you're just trying to take down all the bad guys, the baddies, and then you get extra like weapons and stuff, and you can level up your weapons. Really good game. The game itself, the play is like the main gameplay of that one was real time, but then between after like a real time section or a segment, then you would stop and then level up and stuff, and then plan your next moves and then start the clock again. Really good game. So Mighty Boards, yeah, they've done some good stuff, and this Excavation Earth is it's already crushed it. So they are 2 hours away from ending the campaign. They've got, oh look, someone just backed right now, 130 over 136,000, and this is for the It Belongs in a Museum expansion. Time Roller's already backed it. Nice. Stacy Everdale, hey y'all lurking and working. Thank you, Stacy. Dwell says he's the one they call Dr. Feelgood. A little Motley Crue reference for you folks. Okay, so that is the Kickstarter. Just a couple of Kickstarters I wanted to share with y'all. Part of the reason why is this is a little preview for tomorrow. Every Wednesday, I'm over on Rado's channel, Rado Runs Through, and we do the R&R show at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on his channels of Facebook, Live, Twitch, and YouTube. And what we're doing tomorrow is a Kickstarter preview, a top 10 upcoming Kickstarter. So as you can see here, I've just looked at a couple of Kickstarters that are funding right now. This one's Excavation Earth is going to end soon. We also looked at Tate Wu's current Kickstarter, Sunrise Market. That just launched yesterday. We got 29 more days to get that funded. I think he's well on his way. I know he's only got 5,000 right now, but I know he had another project that was at like 20,000, his last one, and it got a little slow start, but by the end, yeah, he delivered. I think it might have been Promenade. That might have been the Promenade a couple of years ago, where it was a higher amount. I think he missed it the first time, relaunched it, and totally funded it. And then now that game just got picked up by Rio Grande Games, and it's now Art Deco, which I'm excited about because Promenade was awesome. Deck building and a market manipulation mechanism. It was so good. You're like an art dealer. And now they've rebranded it as Art Deco, Decko, Deck-O, right? Because it's a deck building game. So I'm excited that more people will be able to play that game. So anyways, going back to tomorrow, Rado and I are going to be talking about the top 10 upcoming games on Kickstarter. Those are the games that aren't even launched yet. We're going to be looking at some that are where we got 10 that we're excited about. And we don't tell each other beforehand, so it's going to be live. I've got 5, he's got 5. The ones I've got, I think there's one that might overlap. So I want to see, like, I think I know his sort of style of games, so I think they're going to all be different. There was one actually that I thought would have overlapped, but I had to take it off the list because it launched this morning. So we're focusing on ones that have not even launched yet, so we can look far ahead in our crystal ball of Kickstarters. Let's see. Need to play Excavation. Hey, Legends, thanks for joining us. Yeah, excavation. Okay. Time Lord says that Excavation Earth is a favorite. Nice. I've heard so many good things about it. And Stacy says I like sharing and talking Kickstarter hype. I do too. It's fun. Legend. Oh, okay. Actually, maybe get Excavation Earth. Let's see. I back Dr. Finn 2022 games and Tate's Wicked and Wicked and Wise. Nice. And that's the one from for Tessa, right? Need to play Everdell. Oh, Everdell's good. Oh wait, Legends. You got an alphabet challenge? Is that where you play a game from each letter of the alphabet that's in your collection? Oh, that sounds cool. So Everdell and Excavation Earth for E. I have I have Excavation Earth. I used to have Everdell, and I gotta admit, I traded it away. I enjoyed Everdell, and I can see why it's so popular. But in the end, it just wasn't for me. I mean, I still enjoy it, but again, I'm trying to pare down my collection. But the library here is getting a little out of control. Nice. Looking forward to the next. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Yeah. Tomorrow, folks. That'll be tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific. What? Rod, you did not just say that. Yeah, I did. Can you believe? You know what? And it was the collector's edition too. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I cannot say anything bad about it. It just in the end it wasn't for me, and I enjoy. It's so cute too, right? The great theme, great little meeples. All the little resources were fantastic. I don't want to talk about it anymore because now I'm going to start regretting that I got rid of it. Panic, hi Panic, thanks for joining us. Legends talking about their alphabet challenge. So yeah, a game with every letter of the alphabet only have E and X. Oh, you only have E and X left. Oh, okay. So you didn't go like in alphabetical, or you just had to play alphabetized games. What would be X? I guess like oh, there was that one that was on sale that we talked about last week with the R&R show, Xian, Xian. I was thinking Search for Planet X, but that technically doesn't start with X. E, okay, Everdell was just okay. I will play, but do not need to own. I will help. Oh, thanks. They say you will help me feel regret. Yeah, and again, not every game's gonna be for everyone, folks. You know, no worries. Oh, Xenoshift Offsite. Yeah, okay, there you go. That the deck building game? I forget. Oh gosh, X-Men. There it is. Is there an X-Men game? Zia. Yeah, Zia. Xion. Yes. Um, Farewell for getting rid of it. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't want to talk about getting rid of Everday. It was a good game. And I enjoyed all my plays of it, but ultimately, I moved on from it. Um, but are there any games, folks, that you have like regrets that you've gotten rid of, or sort of? On one game that I bought twice, I got rid of twice, got it back is Dominion. I had the Dominion base game and probably like 5 expansions, and I end up played the heck out of it, and then I got into I still prefer deck building with some kind of board, so like either like Clank, Tyrants of the Underdark, or Trains, those type of games. So I ended up getting rid of all the Dominion stuff, but then I was like, man, I miss it, and I got the base game again, and then I ended up donating it to Michelle's school, because I used to run a board game club there at the school she works at. That lasted for a couple of years, and I donated some games. I actually had some people donate some games too. That was very kind of them. And they built up a little board game library there. I do not do the club anymore. I think the games are still there, and I think Michelle, when they were in person, she would have them for the students if they would like to, play themselves. But Dominion was one of them, and recently, my friend Daryl B. Gaiman, he's here occasionally on the show. He, I think he upgraded his all his cards to the second edition. So he had a bunch of first edition stuff left over, like the base game and a couple expansions or whatever. And he's like, "Hey, do you want these?" I was like, "Okay." So yeah, the second time I've gotten Dominion back, and I still haven't played it, but it's just it's like an old comfortable pair of pants or shoes or whatever, right? They're there, and they're comfortable, and one of these days I'm going to wear them or play them again. X-Men, Marvel X-Men Mutant Insurrections game I played, but counts as M. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. There's like all the Dice Masters too, right? The X-Men Mutant Revolution. X-Men Mutant Insurrection. Oh, James, my first hobby game was X-Men Under Siege. See, I'm not familiar with any of these. Bottom shelf exhibit, the deck building game. Yeah, little exhibit for you folks. Oh, Stacy. Okay, Stacy Everdell regrets getting rid of Architects of the West Kingdom 1 week before they announced the revamped solo. Oh no, I love Architects of the West Kingdom, and they revamped. Okay, those solo Aeon Works of Wonder. Okay, no regrets getting rid of any games. Bottom shelf says, "Don't look back, play." Yeah, and that's pretty much my attitude too. Like, I mean, I joke around. Yeah, I regret getting rid of Everdell, but honestly, there are so many games, folks. Even here on these shelves, hundreds of games. We got plenty of games to play. Yeah, it's what you move on, and there are always plenty of games to play. Argus says, there aren't any games I regret getting. I've played all the games I've got. Oh, that's good. There are some I want to get rid of because I no longer play any of them due to falling out with interest in some of the mechanics. Yeah, and that's part of it. Actually, Rod and I, we were talking about this last week about how we're like into race games. We're talking about race games, Cubitos, Quest for El Dorado, and stuff like that. And we had this might have been the week before, I think, talk about if you had to keep one, right? And would you keep Downforce? Would you keep Cubitos, Quest for El Dorado, all these different race games? And right now, if I had to choose, Cubitos is the one I would keep. But yeah, you can, and yet I still have a bunch of these games. Ooh, excuse me. I called Dominion this year. Oh, okay. Ooh, excuse me. Mutant Marvel X-Men Mutant Insurrection is a reimplementation. Oh, really? Elder Sign. Okay. So here's the funny thing, Legends. I used to have Elder Sign, and I had ended up playing more on the app rather than the actual board game, so I just traded it away. But I'm really interested if X-Men. I didn't know Mutant Insurrection is a reimplementation because I like that. It's like a Yahtzee variant, right? Elder Sign, but it was fun. But I've never really been into, and I think that's part of the reason why I got rid of Elder Sign, because I'm not really into the whole mythology that, the Cthulhu and H.P. Lovecraft, all his work. That's not really my jam, but X-Men I would be totally into. James says, no regrets. If game gets cold, it is gone. So yeah, there's just so many games, folks. So many games. See, y'all are my people. We can support each other here. Call more games, folks. I actually do have a shelf of like 60 games right now. I'm trying to call, and I'm trying to do it locally because I don't want to bother with shipping. I just put them on a shelf, in the hallway here. And what I'm going to do, I took a picture. I'm just going to send it to my local game place. Like, yo, who wants these games? Like, I'm trying not to trade. I either want to just sell or donate. I would like to sell them just to get a couple of bucks, so that can pay for help pay for for more games, basically. Someone else enjoying the game. Yeah, that's the way to look at it. Dwal, it's like, let me make sure I know you have seen Dwala is 216. That's the way I look at it too. Like any games that I give away, like I give a bunch of them away to my nieces and nephew, and I always think about, yeah, I may not have that game now, but I know they're enjoying it. Like one of my favorite games that I played with my youngest niece, was the what was that? Thanos Rising, the Infinity War game. It's the part of the Rising series from the op. It's a pretty straightforward cooperative dice game, but oh, I had so much fun with it. Again, Marvel. It's I love the theme, and then me and my niece, we played in. I saw how much she enjoyed it, and we loved playing together. And just knowing how much she enjoyed it, without a hesitation, I gave her that game, and it's she had told me like recently. I think when we hung out with her on 4th of July, she told me how she had played. She plays it with her friends, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like I love that. Like that's the next generation gamers. That gets me fired up. Let's see. I'm gonna continue here with comments. Legends plans on calling Cubitos and Quest for All. Oh, okay. Wow. I love Cubitos. What, like, as far as racing games, Legends, which one would you keep? Or which one are you keeping? Because Michelle and I love Quest for Eldorado. Actually, Michelle's a bigger fan of Kubitos. We love Chuck and Dice. James, I have a few multi-copy games like Number Nine and Karuba. Oh yeah, yeah. I've got two copies of Number Nine in one. I always want to get. I should get another copy of Karuba. That's great. Yeah, I bought multiple copies to gift to family or friends. Yeah, so true. Arius, help fund the hopeless board game addiction. Right. D Walls, thank you, D Walls. Appreciate that. Um, it's me, your niece or nephew. Yeah, bottom shelf. You're my niece or nephew. For links. Oh, I'm reading the chat of Nightbot. Oh, Kubitos Red Dice didn't work well with two players. Legend says. I like to give the local game shots. Yep, add their in-house libraries so more people can. That's great, Stacy. Yeah, that's so cool. I want to. I'm really. I've been trying to get in touch with my local library, and I know a few. One like a couple of the staff members. I'm really friendly with them. Friends with one of them on Facebook, and we bond. I actually reason why we bonded was he's the guy, the gentleman who started the Star Wars Day at the library here. It's been gone for at least 5 years, maybe longer than that. So we just bonded over that, and then I actually ended up interviewing him from an article that I wrote about him. He's got a really interesting story. He's a musician slash librarian, but he also had this like major heart condition where he actually got a heart transplant. And so he is a surviving heart transplant patient. Is amazing, really super nice guy. He's such a big Star Wars fan, and we talk about that and stuff. So where am I going with this? We're talking about I don't know how I got on this subject, but anyways, oh, local library. So I've been trying to talk to him about getting games into the library. They had years ago, 6 years ago now that I think about it. Michelle and I went to the library because they had a gaming event where they had new games, and we were still new to the hobby. And the young lady who did the event, oh my gosh, I forget her name, but we were the only ones that showed up, Michelle and I, and then another family, a mom and her son, a young son, showed up as well. So the five of us playing games, and we were introduced to games that we eventually got. They introduced it to Timeline, the trivia game. Wits and Wagers, another trivia game, and was it King of Tokyo? I think King of Tokyo was the one. So this was like just a few months after we got into the hobby. We found the event at the local library, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta go!" And they were actually cleaning up. Like the event was like from 2 to 4. We got there at like 2:30, and they're cleaning up. We're like, "Oh, is it over?" Like, no, no one showed up. Like, but if you're here for, it, I was like, "Yes." So we played games for another hour and a half, and she was really happy that we showed up. We were so thrilled. We ended up buying all three. Was it Wits and Wagers, Timeline, and King of Tokyo were the three that day. But yeah, it just I love events like that. Quest for Eldorado played 10 times in one night, so kind of. Oh, okay, yeah. Have you played with the expansions? The expansions are pretty good. Been giving my games to a friend that hardly plays games but never calls him nice. Legends. I think James says I think I would like Quest for Eldorado better than Kubitos. Not played either. Yeah, Quest for Eldorado, Knizia, deck building. Kubitos is John D. Clare, dice chucking. It's a dice bag builder. It really, to me, it has a really similar feel to Quacks of Quedlinburg, but in a race style and with dice. I give away. Bombshell says I give away games to my wife for her birthday. When was that, Ruel? What year? 20. I was just looking this up, Stacy. It was 2015. I got into the hobby. My official, my origin story is I actually had a copy of Carcassonne many years ago, at least, I think 2010, at least 2011 probably. But that thing sat in my garage for years. I unboxed it, and I was really into poker at the time, but we had a weekly poker night with my buddies and family as well. Played poker many years, and I don't know how I came across Carcassonne. I honestly don't remember. It was maybe it's on YouTube or whatever, but I do remember the gentleman who was doing these videos back in the day before Tom Vassell even. or at least before I discovered Tom Vasel, named Scott Nicholson. Board Games by Scott. And he, y'all don't need to watch that anymore. Scott Nicholson did these really just straightforward playthroughs. He would talk about a game and play through it, even before Tom Vasel did. And just seemed like a really personable guy. He's out now in, I think, Toronto or somewhere in Canada, where he's a professor, and he does, I don't know if it's game theory or something to do with games. And like he's done papers and stuff on like escape games and so forth. I mean, he still plays board games, obviously. He actually has a YouTube channel where he's done like live streams and stuff, which is really nice to see. Like, it was funny because, like, I think he like did these series of videos, board game videos, for a couple of years and just stopped, because I'm assuming because he became, full on, he got into his PhD program and so forth. But I always remember that. And Carcassonne might have been, maybe I just stumbled on this channel and I got Carcassonne based on his recommendation. I bought it from an online retailer. I'm assuming it was Fun and Game Games, and it just sat in my garage for years. I got it, opened it up. It's like, I don't know what it is. This isn't poker. I was like, but it looks neat. And I actually printed I found BGG, printed a player aid, and put that in the box, and just never played it. So fast forward 2015, like however many years later, stumbling around YouTube again, find Will Wheaton's Tabletop, and I watched a bunch of those. Got Pandemic for myself as a birthday present in January 2015. I got Ticket to Ride a month or two later. Michelle and I really got into it, and that's when we found the event at our library, talking about games and stuff. So yeah, it's interesting. I could have been in the hobby at least 5 years prior. It would have been funny. It's one of those, just like that show now on Disney Plus, What If, right? Based on the comic books, Marvel Comics, What If. What if I've gotten the hobby back in 2010 or 2011, right? Such a trip. That smoothie is good. Okay. What else I got on the list here? So I'm talking about some Kickstarters. Oh, let's talk about the... I want to show you this book. So I'm going to switch over to this screen again. And... yeah, what if Ruel founded the Dice Tower? Now that would be funny, right? I mean, back then, I didn't have I just had a phone, and it was like, yeah, I didn't have the equipment, or I don't know, just yeah, what if, right? Hey, we're looking at this right now. This is Overboss. I'm gonna play this in a minute, but what I want to show off first is City of Illusion. This is a graphic novel by Victoria Yang. Is anyone a graphic novel fan? I love comic books, and I am a comic book geek for life. And a fun story. We're talking about origin stories, right? So that year, 2015, Michelle and I got into the hobby, and I bought a bunch of, like, games like Ticket to Ride, Pandemic. Those were the first two. Then I'd get stuff like Zombie Dice, Suro, some very, very light games. And then I started going to my local comic book store, because I found out they had a game night every Wednesday night, I think at like 5 or 6 p.m. For a few hours. And that's when I really dove deep into the hobby. It took me a little while to get over there, and I went there in September of 2015 and started playing games, and sure enough, here we are today, years later. But I always think about my local comic book store. I'm grateful for them for hosting the event. We haven't had an event there in over a year and a half, yeah, right, with the pandemic and everything. But hopefully we can. Things are getting better. We'll start that up again. But I want to shout them out. That is, I really appreciate them giving us a space to play games. And I think about them because City of Illusion, I'm not sure if they have it in stock over there yet. This may be an advanced copy. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is the second of I believe a series started by Victoria Yang. City of Secrets was the first one. Oh, a little spittle over there. This is a new one, City of Illusion. Penguin Books, and this talking about, okay, Hannah Morgan and Ever Barnes return in the follow-up to the action-packed adventure that Caldecott Medal winning author illustrator Dan Santek called an edge of your seat thriller. So here we go. We have Hannah and Ever. We have to be careful we don't know the city or these passages. So that was City of Secrets, and this is City of Illusion. So just looking at it, it's got that sort of adventure theme to it that I always appreciate. So Victoria Yang, colorist Lynette Wong. Okay. And okay, yeah, so this is out this year. I'm going to just preview a few pages here, folks, if y'all don't mind. Overboss, we'll get to that in a little bit. Let me check the comments real quick. Have a much larger collection, but much less money. Yeah. I like comic books and graphic. Yeah, James. Yes, I typically wait to get the collected edition to save money, but I love comics. Same here. Graphic novels are great. Okay, yeah, we are amongst friends here. Publisher listed as a pre-order coming out. Oh, thank you, Argus. Okay, so pre-order coming out 31st this month, so that's next week already. Nowadays, yeah, I don't really do comic books, the weekly ones. I'll do the same thing. Wait till the trade comes out, and then I like it because comic books, folks. You know how you got to keep them in mint condition, bag and boredom, and all that stuff. I'm not a collector of comic books. I'm a reader of comic books, so I don't want to worry about I need to keep these pages pristine or slab them or whatever. Like, just give me this so I can enjoy the story. So I'm going to preview some of this, and then we'll do some board games. So the Morgan home in the city of Oscars. So Hannah, what's the city of Alexios like? You'll love it. We went a few years ago, and it has just the best sweets ever. Their churros are really awesome. Will you really need all that stuff? We're only going for a few days. You have to be ready for anything ever. I thought our last adventure would have taught you that. Yeah, I guess you really have to be ready for anything, even giant ancient robots. Okay, stop right there. This is City of Illusion. Apparently, City of Secrets had giant ancient robots. I'm in. I'm all in on this. Okay, let's go back to Ever and Hannah here. Hannah says, I mean, the snowshoes might be a little bit of a reach, but better safe than sorry, What was that thing you just threw in? I found it inside the Oscar. It responds to my voice. Oscar? Yeah, like the name of our city. It sounds better than Megantic. Oscar, can you hear me? Nods. Better safe than sorry. Okay, so you got a little robot here. Nice. Is now really the safest time to be traveling, especially with the children? It's only been 3 months since the battle with Edmonda. After Vash tried to destroy our Canary society, I'm concerned what Vash has planned for the other Megantics. I want to reach our sister society, the Sparrows and Alexios, before he does. I know that you will do what is best. I hope that Oscar is going to be okay here by itself. We've always been nearby it. It'll be okay. Can't really do very much without us piloting it. Almost like it's not been totally awakened. Still, without it, the whole city would have gotten blown up by Vash's missiles. Yeah, we owe it a lot. We should spend some time trying to investigate the origins of the Megantics. Maybe there's something we're missing. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Kids, the car is here. Get your things. Coming, Mother. Are you kids ready? Yes! I've never seen an airship before. Is it safe? You've done way more dangerous things in the switchboard building than this. You'll be fine. All aboard? The journey isn't long, but what have you get from up here? There it is. Wow. Just like when we flew in Oscar. Okay, folks. I'm just going to give you a little preview. That is it. This is City of Illusion by Victoria Yang, author, illustrator of City of Secrets. So this is a standalone sequel. As we, I'll probably read this tonight. This looks fun. Hannah Morgan and Ever Barnes. I really like the art. I think the art is really neat. It's sort of, I don't know. I don't want to say it's anime like, but it's got or manga, manga. But I like the style. It's got that turn of the century feel to it, I believe. Maybe steampunk. I don't know, but looks fun. Thank you again for sending this Penguin Books, and thank you, friends, for hanging out with me. Much appreciated. Gonna catch up on some chat here. By the way, how's the lighting look? I'm trying something new with the lighting. I want it I have a webcam, but I'm trying to make it a little more clear where you can see me a little more clearly. Hopefully, it's all right. I have a Comixology subscription need for. Oh, okay, cool. Read right on there. Collecting all the X-23 ones right now. I have all the ones before All New Wolverine. I also got the Dr. Horrible one recently. If you are, ooh, nice. Audiobooks by Ruel, right? RSL reminds me of something I can't place. Yeah, right? Lighting looks good. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Okay. At noon, by the way, over on the Good Time Society, Becca Scott and Jake Michaels are going to be playing Cthulhu Wars, the two-player version. I think Cthulhu Wars Duel, I believe. So I'm hoping that they go live at noon. So I would love to raid them, show them a little love as well. Becca and Jake are awesome. Okay, let me get the rules for this because I want to make sure I'm playing this correctly. But I'm going to play Underboss on Mötley Tüesday. This is Underboss by Brother Wise Games. Brother Wise sponsored an episode of Tabletop Tonight a few months ago, so I do want to thank them again for doing that. Plumpy Thimble's in the house. Hi, Plumpy. Thank you for. Let's all hydrate together, friends. Let's all hydrate together. I've got my smoothie that has kale, spinach, mango, ginger, and a bunch of other goodies in there. Okay, color looks a little bit altered in the levels. Less range equals a more conscious. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I'm so not a technical wizard. I just sort of like go as long as it looks okay. I need to learn. Less range equals more conscious. Thank you. Altered in the levels. Yeah, I will have to learn how to do that. But thank you, Stacy. Appreciate it. Are you somewhat familiar with the solos? Okay, thank you. This is gonna be great then because I will need some. I will rely on your help, Argus and friends in chat. So the solo game, there's a couple of different solo modes. I'm just gonna play the high score mode, but they actually have a campaign mode as well. These are all the different levels here that you can do up to level 6. Dungeon Master. So you have different quests, different things you can do. I'm just gonna play high score. Score if you can get up over 70. Oh wow, look at this. If I can get 54 to 59, that'll be my goal to be a boss monster. It could also be an Overboss Dark Deity or an Abomination. Or just a lonely little minion down there. T5 Div, hi T5D, thank you so much for resubbing. They have been subscribed for 10 months. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, T5D. Thank you so much again for hanging out. So today is Mötley Tüesday for those who just joining. I'm Ruel Gaviola. This is Tabletop Tonight, the West Coast AM edition. Normally streams 7 p.m. on Tuesday through Thursday, but today is my wife Michelle's birthday, so I'm not gonna stream tonight. But I did want to do a Mötley Tüesday, which is just a motley mix of things. We just looked at a graphic novel, gave you a quick preview of City of Illusions, was it? Yeah. City of Illusion. I just gave you a preview of that. We also talked some Kickstarters that launched yesterday we talked about one Kickstarter that launched yesterday, Sunrise Market, and then we talk about another Kickstarter that's ending in about an hour, and that's Excavation Earth, the expansion. And we did the graphic novel. Now we're playing a solo game. So thank you again, TVD. I'm going to get back to this. This is Overboss from Brother Wise Games. Thanks to Brother Wise, Johnny, and the team over there for sending this over. It's a tile laying game in the 8-bit world of Boss Monster. And thank you, TVD. Yay! Happy birthday to Michelle. Yes. And Arius, yes, thank you for reminding me. The biggest difference is after drafting tile, you discard the top one along with the minion paired with it, slide all the remaining ones in the market, and restock. Yes. So what I'm doing, friends, is we're building our little world here on this 4x3 grid. I'm going to choose one pair of tile that goes here, and then the little minion. And then these things, all different things, different types of scoring as well. So I'm just using the base ones. So this is the Forest of Arcadia. So what you want a bunch of these on your world here, because you score, the more forests you have, the more points you score. Okay. Yes, I am playing the shorter game. Thank you. Arius, yep. And thank you, James. Appreciate the birthday wishes to Michelle. This is the cave. And these are worth 1 point, but if they are next to a mountain like this, these mountain areas, they're worth an additional 2 points. Okay, there's mountains there. Some of the other ones, I'm just gonna let me pull some of these here so we can see. Oh, graveyard. The graveyard is worth 1 and 3. Each has a base value worth between 1 and 3. So this is a base value 2. And then the boss with the most graveyard tiles scores 5 points. Boss with the second most graveyard tiles score 2. Oh, how does that work in the solo game? Because I'm not actually playing against anyone. Graveyard scoring is also different solo. Oh, okay, cool. Graveyard. Well, we'll look at that in a second. Let's see, graveyard. If you can help me out there, you get the most score if you have 4 more. Okay, yeah, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at that once we get started here. Okay, so we also have the dungeon tiles. Dungeon tiles, like the center. These are gains a point for every different type of terrain and borders. Okay, so as long as there's different terrain, they get 1 point per ones that are different. Maximum is 5 points. Because you get 1 point for this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 if they're all different. So that is a dungeon tile. Where is here's the orc camps. This is a camp. For the orcs, based on the number of unique camp tiles they have on their map. So these are all different. You'll see different symbols here. As long as there's different symbols, then you get points based on those. So if you have like 4 different ones, you'll get 1, 2, 3. You'll get 16 points if you have 4 different orc camps in your little world here. And then finally, did I do all of them? Graveyard, camp, forest, dungeon, cave, and swamps. These swamps are worth 1 base point, and then you get another point if it's next to a water edge, and you get another point if it's next to another swamp. So 3 max points for that. Okay, let me shuffle these up again. Place these here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Thanks again for hanging out, folks. Let me know what games you are playing, either now or this weekend or this week. Would love to hear. Whole cards in the house. Hi. Ooh, Overboss. Yeah, I love Overboss. Playing the solo game today. The whole card. Appreciate you stopping by. And what we're going to do is... so for scoring, at the end... so I'm going to play until all these are filled up, right? Once I get all the tiles filled up with the little tiles there, I'm going to score. So how you score is, I just talked about the scoring here. You're going to have these tokens on there. The tokens, if you can line them up so there are tokens that are the same going, that are adjacent, orthogonally adjacent, they're going to be called bands of little monsters, right? So if you get like 2, you get 2 points, 3, 5 points, and 4, 7 points. And then matching monsters, if they're matching the same terrain, you'll get an additional point. Monsters that play, yep, you get an additional point, including the points for the bands. Gabs says, tell me what you think of this game. I'm thinking of getting it as a pattern making city building game appropriate for kids. Gabs, love this. I love this game. Michelle and I, my wife and I, really enjoy it. We're a fan of tile laying games, and this one is a really, really good one. And I think, yeah, Kevin Russ is the designer. He also did Calico. Calico is a little more brain burny. I feel like this one's more approachable for younger gamers or new gamers. But it's got this really, I love it because it's got the whole 8-bit style of artwork and components and stuff. Jalapeno says, I just moved recently. Most of my stuff isn't here yet, so I'm mostly been playing Botanic. Oh, I haven't played Botanic yet. And Spotted. Oh, Spotted's always fun. Hey, no problem, Gabs. Thanks for hanging out. Excuse me. So, one more hydration. I'm going to drink a little smoothie. Let's get into the gameplay. So, I need to place one of these pairs in here. So, this one is here. So, graveyards, this one would be 2 points. And I have to get 4 of these into my thing here. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this forest because I want to see how many forests I can collect. So you can place these anywhere, and then you have to put the minion there. Okay. Now, as Argus said, normally in the multiplayer game, you just refill these, but in the single player game, you're going to discard the top one, slide these up, and then refill 2 more. So let's go off here. Okay, that's a cave, and then I'll go off here for an orc camp. And then draw 2 from here. Okay. Ooh, there's a flag. Oh, okay. Thanks, Argus. So, graveyard. If you get at least 2 graveyards, you get the extra 2 points. If you get at least 4, you get... Okay, that... Perfect. Thank you, Argus. Appreciate it. Okay, so I placed this. So I'm looking for more forests. And unfortunately, there's none here. But I can get this orc camp. The caves, they want to be near the mountains. The graveyards... what's the graveyards? Oh, this is what Argus was saying. So this would be 1 point. And if I get at least 2 of them, I get 2 extra points. But if I get 4 of them, I get 5 extra points. So this 2 points plus 1, and it's got a forest symbol. This one, the cave, if I can get this. So I'm going to put the cave. So this is worth 1 point, but I get an additional 2 points because it's next to a mountain. And then this tile here, I'm going to have a band of orc monsters next to each other. So this is what's really cool about this. It's got this double layer, right, of tile lane. You've got these tiles to worry about, and then you also have the little monster tiles to worry about. Really clever design. Okay, so now that's the end of my turn. I discard these 2. I slide this one up, and then I'm going to refill. That's how I think that's how I would refill, right? I slide everything up. Pretty sure that's how it goes. So the one, if you slide the other 2. Yep, and then draw 2 more. Let's draw from this one. Ooh, another orc camp. And I'll draw from this one. Another cave. Yep, and there's tiles that let you move around. Thank you, Argus. T-Viv, oh, I love this. T-Viv-D says, every time Ruel says the phrase next to a mountain, the opening line to the Jimi Hendrix Experience Voodoo Child side returns plays. Yes! Stand next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of my hand. Oh, one of the greatest riffs ever, right? T-Viv-D, nice reference. Good call out. See, I wish there was a way we could just play music in the background like that was we didn't have to worry about copyrights. I mean, I could put background music on, but it has to be like copyright free. So right now I would love to listen to some Hendrix. In fact, I'm gonna listen to Hendrix right after we get done streaming today. Okay, so now we have a swamp monster, a graveyard monster. So they're like this would be like a zombie, right? There's certain names for them. But now I have a choice here. A graveyard? Okay, the cave. I can get another cave next to a mountain over here. Next to a mountain. But I do have... Okay, no more orcs. I sort of want this orc camp. Because I know if I get this orc camp now, this one will be discarded. And then I can get a second orc camp. And they're different, right? You can tell by the symbols on the right corner here. So I'm going to take this one. Okay, where can I put this? That is a cave monster. There's a cave monster there, unfortunately. But this one, I'll go here. And we'll put this one right here. Okay. All right, this gets discarded. These move up. And so I'm definitely getting this one. So I want another orc. Okay, let's draw here. Ooh, swamp. And, ooh, a forest. I had a forest here. Okay. Let's draw a couple tiles. There's a swamp and a forest. Okay. Well, I definitely want this because then that'll make I'll get 4 points for those. And I'm eyeballing this forest one here. And I want those next to... Do I have... No, they don't have to be next to each other. Just number of forest tiles. Okay. So I'm definitely taking this one. So this is a graveyard, a zombie, and this is a cave monster. So we'll keep those away for now. Yeah, I'll put this one here. Okay, this goes away. Okay. And let's draw 2 new tiles. Ooh, there's a graveyard. Orcs don't live anywhere but cats, right? And a swamp tile. Got some monsters. Oh, okay, a portal. Okay. The portals, folks. Got to remember that rule. Portals, what they do is this is the one that lets you move stuff, right? Okay. So the portals are crystals. We haven't come across a crystal yet. They will go into your lair right here. And these are the ones I believe that let you move around. Is that correct? Portals not worth any points. They are placed in your lair active side up. So it'd be like this. Then once per turn, you may use a single portal, flip it over to change the positions of up to 2 monsters or mini bosses on your map. Yep. So if I did that, I can swap those two. Oh, Argus says you could swap the dragon and orc so they're both on matching tiles. Yeah, that's right. So this one could go here. Wait a second, what? Oh, these here, yeah. Because you get the extra point. Or, okay, well, this is going to be here. I know this will be here in a future turn. So what I'll do is take a forest first, and this will match. And in the forest, as long as they're somewhere in here, go here. Okay. So I got 2 forests. That's going to be 3 points there. This one's going to go away. Slide these up here. And then we draw 2 new ones. I'll draw from here. Oh, another forest. And a cave. Then 2 monsters. Oh, there's a crystal. Okay. What this crystal does is give you points at the end of the game. It's 1 point per. This one would be 1 point per. What is it? I'm still singing that Hendrix song, D50D. Crystal 1 point for that terrain tile on your map. So each terrain that is that, you get points. Graveyard crystals, unfortunately, here, yeah. Whole card, are we getting the band back here? Yeah. All right, so this would be nice to have just so I can swap stuff out. So I do have a band of orcs here. I would get another tree. I want this other forest. Yeah, it's unfortunate the graveyard. I'm not going to get any points for the graveyards. But I do want those. So then that would bump it up to 6 points, which is nice. So I feel like I should go for that. And then I have the next turn if I want to get that portal. So let's go with another tree or another forest with the crystal. The crystal is going to go down here in my lair. What do I want to cover up? Either C or... Yeah, I'll go right in the middle. So then maybe I can move stuff over. Ooh, if I get that portal. Okay, first this goes away. And then next to a mountain. Chop it down with the edge of my hand. Oh, there's a graveyard. And another graveyard. Okay, we got 2 graveyards here. Okay. So now let's draw some tiles. We got a graveyard and a crystal. Which crystal is this for? This crystal was for the graveyard. Oh, this crystal is for the caves. So I do have 1 cave. And if I get this one, not only do I have a graveyard for this point, but I also have that crystal there. Yeah, but I would want that portal. I really want that portal? That's the question. The portal's worth 1. If it's next to water, I get an additional 1. If it's next to another swamp, it's another 1. Ugh, but I do want that portal because then that gives me option to move stuff around. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm going to lose this one, the cave. Okay, we're doing it. Water. Just so I can get that portal. Okay, this one's gonna go away. And these slide up. Draw some more. Another orc camp. I like that one. It's a third different one. Yep. Then another swamp. Hey, or oops, all kinds of thread right there. Hey, nice orc camp. Okay, this is the one I want right here, I think. So I can put that orc camp. That'll be the third different one, and it's got a banner. And then I can use my portal to move things. That would be sweet. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna put this one here and here. And then the portal, can I just use that right now to move things? Portals are... Once per turn, you may use a single active portal, flip it over to change the position of up to 2 monsters or mini-bosses on your map. Okay, so I can move this one to an open area. Boom. So I turn this over to used, and I can do it again. So I move one, you may move 2 tokens to an open terrain tile, or we'll move 1 token to an open terrain tile. The second one I want to do, or I can swap the positions to move 1 token to open, and then move 1 other token to where the first token used to be. Swap positions. Okay. So it's basically 1 or 2. So I can move this cave one. Okay. Oh, you can place the orc into your band immediately without using the portal. Ah, okay. Thanks, Argus. So this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because the minion that you get doesn't have to go on the tile that you place. So this one's just gonna go here for free. Now I can use my portal to move stuff. So I'm going to definitely swap these 2 here. Okay. Because now we still have our band of orcs, but they are now on their matching terrain tiles. We have the orc here, and I think it's a dragon here on the cave. Cool. Thanks, Argus. Okay, now continue my turn. We discard these. Move this one up. So this is my first time playing the solo game. I like it. This is my type of solo game. Super low overhead on rules. Still retains the puzzle of the original game. Okay, so we got a graveyard and a swamp. Okay, there's another orc. There's all kinds of thread coming from this bag. Okay, there's another dragon. All right, so hydrate real quick. We got 4 spots left. I can get another. Ooh, I could get another one of these for another band. That would be sweet. So the band with that many, that'll be a 7 points for a band of 4. Okay. If I get this one with a swamp, that's really no good. This I get points for caves. I have 1 cave. I think I'll want this one here. So I'm gonna get a point for graveyard too. So that's cool. Okay, but I would need 1 more graveyard in order to be worth it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get this graveyard here. Okay, so I'm gonna get points for graveyards. We're gonna put that graveyard here. Okay. These move up. Then we discard these. Move up again. Then, ooh, graveyard. And cave. Oh, there's a monster. Or the mini boss. They are Worth 2 points to place on a terrain tile. They may be placed on any terrain tile except dungeons and do not count towards bands of monsters. So those are just straight 2 points. But what I wanted to do was get this graveyard because it has this orc. Excuse me. I'm going to put this graveyard here. But as Argus pointed out, you can put your token anywhere on any empty spot, that not just the one you placed. So now I have this band of 4 orcs for 7 points. So I got 2 spaces left. This is going to go away. Let's draw here. Dungeon tile. And an orc tile. Or a camp. Okay. Oh, another portal. Okay. Now, I have 1, 2 graveyards. In the solo game, as Argus was saying, I need 4 graveyards to get 5 points. Right now I have 2 points. Here's a third. We don't know if that 4th one's going to come out. That's a gamble. In this dungeon tile, you really want them in the middle to get maximum points because you want different tiles. And honestly, it's not going to do me any good because if I put it here or here, they're both surrounded by the same tile. It's only 1 point. So that's definitely, I don't know if I like that. I do have a graveyard here. I'm going to get points for graveyards. And I do have points for caves. And then the mini boss. Okay. Yeah, let's gamble. Let's gamble, folks. Oh, the camp. Oh, that's another. Yeah. Yeah, the dungeon's definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Argus says camp. Oh, yeah. 16 points for that camp. Rather than me just trying to go for that. Yeah, it's camp time. Good call, Argus. We'll put that camp right there. It's another portal. Okay, so we have 1 portal. What, man? You noticed that too, huh? With the thread? Okay. So this one's going to go away. Bye-bye, little monster, little minion, or mini boss. Okay, come on. What do I need? There's a dungeon and a graveyard. Okay. Let's see what tiles come out. Mini boss and graveyard. So where can we go? So we've got a... Okay. This one will give us another point because I can match that up here. Okay, yeah, let's do that because it's going to give us extra points. This, no good. The dungeon tiles aren't worth it. So I'm going to put a graveyard. And then I'm going to place the graveyard token I just picked here. And then I'm going to use my portal to move this graveyard token here. That way they're both on their respective terrain tiles. All right, so that's the game. Now we go to scoring. And, oh, here's the scores from... So Michelle, last 2 games, Michelle beat me 52-48. And then I beat Michelle 78-64. So we have to play another game. So here's here it is here. So terrain tiles. What did I do here? I did camps. Dungeons. Okay, so I have no dungeons. So 0 for that. Terrain type 2 is F. Forests. So I've got 1, 2 forests, 3 points. Terrain 3, G. What is G? G is graveyards. So I've got 1, 2, 3 graveyards. Solo rules, if you have 4 more, you get 5 points. 2 or more, or 2, you get 2 points. 3 forests. Oh, 3 forests, 6 points. Jeez, thank you. I'm glad y'all know how to play this game. Appreciate that, Arius. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then terrain, graveyards. 1, 2, 3 graveyards for 2 points. Next, camps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 for 16. They are not the same. They have different flags. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yay, camps. And finally, the swamp. I have only 1 swamp. It's not next to another swamp, but it is next to a sea, so 2 points. Okay, so dungeons, tile score. What the heck? Okay, so I've got 8. Oh, is this the... Okay, dungeons, 0. So I've got 6, 8, 26. Okay. Then mini bosses. Do I have any mini bosses out there? No, I gave up the mini bosses. Okay. Okay, crystals. So I've got a crystal for caves. I have one cave for 1 point. And then I have a crystal for graveyards. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points total. Okay, matching monsters. This is where you get, 7 for graveyards as well. Oh, the base points. Duh. Thank you. Gosh. 2, 4, 5 for graveyards. Where's the G? So 5 plus 2 is 7. So 5 more here. So I actually got 31 for the tile scores. 31. Okay, now the crystals. 1, 2, 3 for the graveyards, and then 1 for the cave. We scored those. Matching monsters. Those are the ones on the matching tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let me go this way. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now let's do the bands. So 1, 2, 3. I have a band of 4 orcs. Should be 7 points. Let me verify that. Orcs. Or bands. Band points. Band on the run. 7 points for that. And then I have another band. Where was it? This one here, the graveyard. So 2 for 2. So plus 2 equals 9. Okay. Boss score. Oh, I didn't play with the boss. So now let's see. 10, 19. So I had 19 plus 31. Oh, okay. That's even 50. The cave-in score there should have another 3 for terrain. The cave isn't scored here. Oh, did I not score the cave? One plus... Did I not score the... What is this? D... Oh, I thought this was dungeon. Dungeon's here. Okay. So I got 1 plus... So it's another 3 points. This should have been a cave. Cave. 3 points. So this is 34, and this is actually 53. So there's my solo score, 53, folks. Let's look at what the solo game says for 53. 53 is, I am a mini boss. I missed the boss. That was my goal, boss monster 54 to 59. I got 53 with the mini boss. And thank you, Argus, for all of your scoring help. Really appreciate it. So there it is. I am a mini boss, friends. I like this. I want to play it again. Shall we play it again, friends? Well, let's play it again. I'm going to reshuffle everything. So what you do is just take all the little tokens, put them in the bag, and then put the tiles in the little stacks here. Actually, solo campaign mode. So you complete schemes and side quests in campaign of 6 levels. Each time you play a game, fill in 1 heart. A campaign ends if you cross off all your hearts. Each level has specified terrain, 1 to 2 boss cards you may use, and 3 schemes to complete. Ooh, that's interesting. So, for instance, Welcome to Arcadia. You have terrain, forests, swamps, caves, graveyards, camps, dungeons, and the boss Kazana. Oh yeah, here. For also play game plus 2 points if you collect at least 2 graveyards, and plus 5 if you collect 4 or more. So score, you want to score at least 50 or more. So you want to build 3 swamp tiles worth 9 or more points. Then build a group of 3 forest tiles. At least 1 forest must have a matching kobold, one of the matching monsters. Okay. So is this forest, swamps, caves? This is okay. So we're gonna do this. Let's start the campaign. Yeah, AJ, look how fast this plays, right? And it's gonna slow down a little bit with the multiplayer, but honestly, not that much because you're doing everything simultaneously. All you have to do is the time just takes a little time during the drafting phase, right? But you're doing everything else on your own. So that's why Michelle and I are big fans of this game. So Brotherwise Games, folks, it should be available now. Let's see. So let's start the campaign, shall we? Put all these tiles here. I will mix them up a little better than what we have here. These in here. So we're going to start the solo campaign, level 1, Welcome to Arcadia. Okay, so what is the boss? Does it start with a boss? Oh, yeah, Kazana. So I need to look in the box here. Get the boss, Kazana. Kazana. There it is, Kazana. Take a look at that. Yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out today, spending part of your day with me. Really, really do appreciate it. And I hope everyone's doing well. Let me get the score sheet ready for campaign mode. I'm excited about this campaign mode, by the way. So, Kazana. Okay. Discard and then restock all terrain tiles in the market. Tokens do not get replaced. Oh, okay, so you can get rid of that. That's going to be cool. That's going to be helpful. And then at the end, score +3 for each separate group of exactly 3 tiles of the same terrain tile. Ooh, okay, I like this. Yeah, really. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so we do have forest, swamp, cave, graveyard, camps, and of course the dungeon tiles. Okay, yeah. So just like the base game, the first game of the solo campaign will use these tiles, and we are going to be using Kazana for our character here. All right. And mix these up a little bit. Abilities once in a game. That is correct. Thank you, Arius. And friends who just joined us, we are playing Overboss. I'm playing starting the solo campaign mode. The solo campaign. And AJ, I know you're interested in this game. I think it plays well at 2 players. I've only played it 2 with Michelle. We really, really enjoyed it. And I like the fact that, like you said, the solo game was 20 minutes, and I was streaming, or maybe half an hour with streaming, which is always longer. But now it has a solo campaign mode. It has 6 levels they can do, and there's also side quests. What? Whoa! And then you can change the difficulty. We'll go standard. So standard hearts, you only have so many hearts. I think it's provide a number of hearts. Yeah, each time you play a game, fill in 1 heart. So I've got to get through all 6 within 12 games. So basically 2 shots each. Okay. You may complete side quests during your campaign. At the end of each game, fill in each space of a completed side quest. If you ended a game with 2 crystals, you would fill in space 2 crystals, like this, right? That's so cool. If you complete all side quests in a row, column, or special set of side quests, the shaded groups contain gem. Fill in the relevant soul gem. After your campaign is complete, check your score in each of the scoring categories: difficulty, villainy, soul gems, and gain your new title. So, so number of villain icons, number of soul gems, and then you're gonna have your name. So difficulty score. So if you started with beginner, you're very. Villainy score, maybe you got 3, so very ferocious. Then you go here, mini boss, boss monster, whatever. That's cool. Side quests are weird. You have to get the exact numbers to clear them. That is crazy. Okay. Anybody else remember Kazaa? Was that a website whole card? Yeah, definitely adds a challenge. So let's take a look how this works. Okay, so let me move the score sheet over here. Okay, I want to shuffle these up. Oops. Music, yeah, that's right. The OG Napster. I remember because I may do I admit this? I may have used that site once or twice. It was like what was the other one, like LimeWire, right? Shuffle some more of these tiles here. Okay. Okay. And let's not forget, maybe I should put this closer to me just so I don't forget. Special ability. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to scoot these over this way. Just so I can see the special ability of Kazana. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We are ready to go. Time to start our campaign. So welcome to Arcadia is the first game of the campaign. Let's do tiles first. 1, dungeon, cave, swamp. Ooh, swamp. Okay, so I know there's something to do with 2 swamps, so let's take a look at that. Move this up just a little bit here. Okay. Get some of these tiles. Orc, kobold, or I mean a dragon, swamp, and then zombie. Okay. So our goals: scheme 1, scheme 2, and scheme 3. Okay. Each time you play a game, fill in a heart. The campaign ends if you cross off all your hearts or you finish the final level. Complete 2+ schemes on level 6. Level 6. Okay. So each time you start a game, yeah, 3 schemes to complete. We need to complete these 3. Build a group of at least 3 forest tiles. At least 1 forest must have a matching kobold. Second scheme, Swamplandia. Build 3+ swamp tiles worth 9 or more points. And final scheme, 50 or more points. Okay. So, I see a couple of swamps. We're good there. And one has a matching one already, so we're halfway there. We're taking this one for sure. Okay, work in the swamp. We're going to put this one in the corner. Okay. And we are going to place that there. So, solo rules, we discard these. These slide up. And then we draw 2 more. Cave. Yeah, swamp. Okay. So we need 3 swamps, 3 or more swamps, and then 3 or more forest tiles. All right. Okay. This swamp here. Okay, and again, we can get more points because, oh, maybe I should, oh no, okay, I see what we're saying. Okay. Okay. So this swamp will go here for this tile. This one's going to go away. Slide these up. Shenanigans. Hi, Ange. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you on here. Hope you're well. I'm playing some Overboss right now. This is, I'm playing the solo game, and I actually just started the solo campaign. So we are welcome to Arcadia, level 1. I played a solo game, just a high score, which I got about, I was like mid-range at the score, but we're trying to complete these 3 quests or schemes. And it's welcome to Arcadia. A little, I like when games use Arcadia just because it's a little shout out to where I'm originally from. Not Arcadia, but the San Gabriel Valley. I'm a San Gabriel Valley kid from the LA area. Oh, okay, here. Cool, cool, cool. So another swamp. Okay, let's get some tokens out here. Okay, so we've got this camp here. So I can get the 3 swamps already. It has to be worth 9 or more points. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put another one down that's 7, 8. I don't get a bonus because it's not near the water. But if I go this way, this one will. So I can get 4 right across here. Yeah, and that'll get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we're set. Let's go here. Got to place a monster token. These get taken away. Doing well. Figured I'd host my favorite board game people and have my Twitch channel have some. Oh, yay! Thanks, Ange. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is a really cute game. It's from the designers, the company that did Boss Monster. So it's got this really like 8-bit video game element to it, aesthetic to it. It's really neat. And I actually like this better than Boss Monster. Boss Monster is like a card-driven game. This one's tile lane. Michelle and I love this game. And now that I'm playing the solo game, I'm really fired up about it. Okay. Oh, there's a portal. Okay. So let me just make sure I got the points right. I get 1 point for the base point. I get another point if it's next to another swamp. And then I get a third point if it's next to an edge of sea. So 3, 6, 7, 8, and then I will get 11 there. So this is, I'm going to get the 11 here right now. Okay. These move up, but then I discard one in the solo game. Shenanigans. Yeah, I thought it looked similar. Yep. Yeah, same art style and everything. It's so I prefer this one definitely. Okay. Wow, there are no forest tiles, but remember, if I want to, I've got my special ability here. So Kazana says discard and then restock all the terrain tiles in the market. Tokens do not get replaced. And then I get plus 3 points for each separate group of exactly 3 times of the same terrain type. So I won't get it there, but I can discard all these and keep these. I want to keep these tokens, right? Because this one has a token for a forest, and I'm trying to get those forests because my ability here. So I've done scheme 3. 3 or more swamp tiles worth 9 points or more. So that's done. Now I want at least 3 forest tiles. At least one forest must have a matching kobold. Okay, so we have this one right here. So I'm going to use Kazana's power right now. So I'll exhaust it by going this way. I'm going to discard these. Come on, forest. I want some forest tiles. So I'll take one from each stack. And we'll go 1 here. Okay. Swamp. Cave. There's the forest. And a cave. Man, I wish that forest was right here. That would have been perfect. Okay. What we're going to do, though, we're definitely taking this forest, and then we're going to place it right here. Ooh. Where do I want to go? Here? I'll go here. Okay, it has an orc on it. These get... Now, I could have gone this way. This is interesting. This is an interesting choice. Do I take the swamp to get even more points and a portal? Because that'll help. Yeah. Oh, man. Because I'm going to lose this one this turn. I could get this next turn. That's the forest tile. And then right below that I have the... Oh, I really want this token. That's the thing that's tough. Man. I'm going to get the portal. Oh, my gosh. This is tough. I got to get the portal, folks. So I'll get even more points here. The portals go in my lair for use later. I'm going to lose this, unfortunately, but hopefully another one will show up. Okay, these get discarded. Shenanigans says, I really like the variability you get with the tile. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why Michelle and I enjoy it so much. It's just such a pleasant experience, right? Laying tiles, you're just doing your thing, building your little world. And you're right, the variability, it's different literally every time because depending on what tiles you're using and where you place them will affect your score and so forth. And these are just these are the 5 tiles we're using in this game. They're just the basic ones. There are, I think there's like a dozen of these in the game. So, and we'll change them up as we go here. Okay, so I've done this. There's a cave. There's a forest. Okay. Come on, forest token, forest token, forest token. No forest token yet. Okay. Now, I need 3 forests. I can take this one, but I'll lose this. I can take this one, and I'll lose this. What should I do, friends? I'm going to go with this one. I want the forest. I need to get the forest on board. So let's go here. We're going to lose this. AJ says, I need to play my copy of Carcassonne more. It's fun and my only tile lane. Yeah, Carcassonne's great. It's still... I haven't played in a while. Then I've been really, I talked about the other day on a stream, and I really want to play it again. It's still it's still like such a solid game, right? XA Games, hey, thanks for joining us, friend. Says play well solo. I love it solo. It's my type of solo game because it's really easy to maintain. Like, basically, I don't have to worry about an AI, And here, I'll switch over here. Hydrate, folks. I've got my smoothie, almost done with it, but XA Games, yeah, I really enjoyed the solo game. It is the style of solo game I like, where it's not a lot of upkeep. I'm just playing the normal game with just a really small tweak to the rules, and this is actually the solo campaign that I'm doing now. It's really neat that they have the solo campaign mode where you have 6 different quests that you're gonna, 6 different levels that you're gonna go through with different schemes or quests that you need to complete for each one. Hey, well, thanks for joining us. I've finally been playing through My City and been, yeah, My City is good, so good. I'm a big fan of the Doctor, Reiner Knizia, and Michelle and Lauren. We got through the first few of those, but we never finished it, and I really want to finish that game. Okay, let's continue Overboss here. Okay, come on, where are those forest tokens? I need at least one forest token. Or a portal. Okay, there's a portal. Okay, that portal I'm definitely going to pick up. I think I'll pick that one up next turn, though. Because I want the forest. So we have one. Do the forests have to be next to each other? Build a group of 3 forest tiles. Okay. So I'm going to get this forest tile here. And I'm going to place this one here. We're going to discard the top one. And if you notice, I saved this dungeon because it has that portal. Because that's the one I think that's the one that's key. I really want that one. Okay, come on, forest. Yes. Okay, so now we need a forest token. That's the key to this game. Do I really have one portal? Where did I? No, I didn't get that one from last time. I just got that one there. Oh, that's right. Yeah. My bad. I don't know what I'm doing, Argus. Okay. I do have that. So this one I don't care about anymore. But I do want this forest. That'll give me 3. And I'm going to get points for orc camps, but that's not going to help right now. So I have this portal here. I'm going to get the 3rd forest. So I want to complete the forest. And actually, do I want to... If I put... Okay, either way it's going to be the same. I'm thinking about if I get a dungeon. Okay. So this is going to go here. I will get points for orc camps from this point out. Okay, this gets discarded. This slides up. Really need a forest token, folks. That's what we need. AJ, 1 time per game you could use your boss ability. So I've used it already. And that was where for Kazana, that's where I discarded and restocked all the terrain tiles, but not the tokens. Hey, Gator Dave, thanks for joining us. Good to see you, friend. Okay. There it is. Yes. Whoop. There it is. All right. So that's what I was waiting for. That's what I wanted. But I will take... So, okay, I'm just going to build a big old swamp, apparently. Okay. What am I going to do? This is what I'm going to do, friends. I am going to take this one, extend the swamp. Then I'm going to take this and place it on a forest. Now, I can use a portal. I'm going to use my portal. Wait, what are the other things? Okay, so turn over the portal. I'm going to swap this one with this one. Okay, so let's look at what I have. I have done forest scheme. Build a group of at least 3 forest tiles. At least 1 forest must have a matching kobold. So I have that. 1, 2, 3, matching kobold, the monster. Swamplandia. Build 3 or more swamp tiles worth 9 or more points. Definitely got that. And then I have to score at least 50 points. So now it's all about scoring points. Let me get rid of this one first. Slivers in the house. Hey, Slivers. Hyped. Yes. Love this game multiplayer. Yeah, I'm doing the solo campaign, Slivers. So this is I played a regular solo game just for the high score mode. Now I'm playing level 1, Welcome to Arcadia. So I've got 2 of the things I need to do, trying to get the 3rd. And I believe you have to do 2 or more to continue this, to get to the next level. Is that right, Argus? How many times your screen name is something more than I need to do for work? Each has one you may use in 3 schemes. You may complete multiple schemes in a single game. When you complete a scheme, fill in the soul gem you just earned. You may attempt a level as many times, but you can only move on to the next level once you have completed at least 2 schemes. So yes, at least 2 schemes to go to the next level. So I've done that. Now I'm going to refill. I wouldn't mind a dungeon right now, I think. Okay, there's another forest, which is going to help. Okay. Okay. Forest and a monster. Okay, I get points for or no orc camps have shown up. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back, folks. There's someone at the door, probably a delivery person. Y'all know how that is. So give me a minute. I'm gonna go check the door. It's probably a delivery person. I'll be right back. Hang in there. I'm gonna put on some music for y'all too. All right. So music, and I'll be back in like two minutes. Hey, got a box. Um, y'all want to do a live unboxing? Let's unbox right after. I have no idea what this is. We're gonna find out. Um, now's when I'm. Yeah, figured the raid would probably happen right now, right, Steve? It is a box. GG, thank you, Slivers. Okay, let's get back to the game here. Again, thank you, friends, for hanging out. We are playing the first level of the solo campaign mode of Overboss from Brotherwise Games. So we've got a bunch of points for Swamp. We're trying to get to 50 or more. That's the thing. I have Force. I could get another Force. That'll crank this up to 10. And I would get 2 points for this little mini boss. I could do... Cave doesn't really do me any good. Graveyard does me no good. Okay, we're definitely taking the Forest. Put this here just in case another Swamp shows up. Discard this. Slivers figured it out before we'll even open it. All right. There's another swamp, which we could put here for another point. Man, we're just going to go heavy on swamps, apparently. Yeah. Okay. Monster and a zombie. Okay. Well, definitely doing this because I'll get points because it's next to water as well. And then mini boss there. Okay, this one gets discarded. I like this game as solo. It's quick. Quick, it's still enough of a puzzle to keep it interesting. Okay, this one, another graveyard, and we'll go from here. Hey, there's an orc camp. I would get a point here, right? Okay, this and this. Okay. Sliver says, I also predict that inside the box will ironically be one more additional box. Oh, there's no boss points in this game? Oh, no. What was, so I would need, okay. So do I not get points for these bosses here? The ones that are on there? Okay, so my final one is going to be, I'm going to place this because I want to cash in at least a point. Well, let's see. I get a point here plus 1 point here. So it's 2 points total plus the boss for 4. Or I can do a graveyard. This one's worth 3 points. Don't get anything additional here. So it's either two. Yeah, I'm doing this one here. Okay. Dunzo. We are done. Let us score. So the terrain types we have are camp, graveyard, swamp, forest, and cave. Hey Panda, I really need to try this game. Yeah, you want to? It's I love this game. I love it. Oh, Argus, I meant from Kazan's unique scoring. You don't have enough small terrain groups for boss points. It says +3 for each separate group of exactly 3. Oh yeah, you're right. They have to be separate. Darn it. Oh well. Okay, let's score. So camp, I've got 1 for 1 point. Graveyard, I got nothing. Okay, swamps. This is where most of my points are going to be. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus, we got bonuses next to the water. It's an additional. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then an additional if they're next to each other, another one. So 13. This one's 14. This one next to this one, 15. Wait. How am I going to do this? Oh, it's 3 points per, basically. So 3, 6. Not this one, though, because it's not next to water. 7, 8, 11 there. 11 plus another 3, 14, 17, and then 20. Wow, is that right? Is that right? 20 points for swamps? Yep. So you need to play this with Brothers versus, I believe they... What? Brothers versus haven't played these here? Oh, man. Yeah, we got to get them to play. Okay, so I've got 20. Let's see. Argus says 20 as well. Thank you, Argus. Forest. So I've got 4 forests. That's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 10 points. And then caves, nothing. And then dungeons, nothing. Okay, so I got 31 from the tiles. Mini bosses, 2, 4, 6 points. Crystals, I have 1 crystal matching the orc, so that's 1 point. Matching monsters. Now we got to match. This is match, so 1 point per matching monster. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 3 points. Now for the bands. We have a band of 2 there for 2. Okay. So we've got, oh no. Wait, 6, 7, 10, 12. Did I not do it? Oh no! Boss score. I don't get it. It's 3 points for each separate group of exactly 3 tiles. No, did I not do this? Oh, it looks like I got 43, folks. Yeah, 3, 4. Oh no. I was supposed to score 50. So close. Oh, gosh. Okay. Now, I have done the first scheme, build at least a group of 3+ tiles, at least 1 forest must have a kobold. Build 3+ swamp tiles worth at least 9 points. And then the third is 50 points. So, I did 2 of the 3. That means I can move on to the next level. And then I would score the side quests. Matching monsters, 4, 5, 6 bands. Okay, so I'd get 2 bands here. I have, or a band, 1 band I would mark off there. Still clear 2 schemes. You can replay levels. Yeah. So I'm playing standard. So I mark off a star. I'm not going to mark this off. I think I'm going to make a photocopy and just, or laminate it maybe. So in hard mode, you only get 8 tries total over 6. Standard, I have 12 tries to 6. So basically twice a game. But I'm going to do the next time. I'm not going to do it now, but maybe I'll do another stream where we go to level 2. Let's go exploring. So you're going to get different swamp or different terrain tiles and then different schemes as well. And then I will actually I'm going to take a picture of this so I can make sure. Where's my camera? I will take a picture of this, or maybe I should just look on the stream, right? So here's my picture. And then I will see which ones I have completed. So I'm going to mark off, you know, my side quests and stuff like that. So, oh, so close. Friends, thank you. thank you so much for joining me today. We've got a few more minutes. I wanted to wait and try to stream until noon so we could raid Becca and Jake. They are over on the Good Time Society playing games on Twitch today. They're playing Cthulhu Wars, a two-player version. I think it's called Cthulhu Wars Duel. So I'm going to make sure. Let's see if they're online yet. I don't think they're online. Whoops, did I just do that? Hey, okay, no. Okay. They are live. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So let's unbox though first, shall we? Let me get this ready here. Dashboard. Boot, doot, 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 doot. Let's unbox. Let's unbox. Unboxing hype. Thanks, Slivers. All right, let me get my blade, my handy dandy blade, which is right here. I'm gonna move over this stuff here. You know what? let's just unbox it. So it's light. It's really light. So I don't know what is in here. Like, it feels so light for this size of box. Work can wait while you unbox. Yes. Okay, let's see what this is. It is... Oh! Popcorn dice! Yay! All right. This is a new game from Van Ryder Games. It is I believe, a push your luck. You roll, pop, win, don't burn it. It is popcorn dice. Yay. So shake the dice real good and roll them. Keep your popcorn, but don't burn it. Put the kernels back and use double pops to cancel burnt pops. Pop again to stop and score? Question mark. Well, I was wrong, not another box. Rolling with Rock. Hey, the Rolling with Rock, thank you so much for joining us, Fred. Let me shout out some of these awesome people in chat. I mean, y'all are been awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. We've got Pam, and my keyboard is freaking out again. Shout out to Panda Angel. Shout out to... Oh my gosh. Come on, keyboard, where are you at? Shout out to Rolling with Rock. Please give him a follow if you don't follow already, friends. Appreciate y'all. So, spoiler alert, I am playing this with Michelle this Saturday at TLN. Van Ryder Games is our sponsor. We are going to be playing this, and another great game from Van Ryder. Popcornness, look at this. It's so cute. You know, let's open it up. Obviously, this is a marketed towards the mass market. The type of packaging. Ooh, nice chunky dice. These are like King of Tokyo style. So, dump that. Then you have... I love the components. These are so cute. Rule book. My type of game. Simple rule book. This is great. Yeah. Popcorn dice, folks. Come back on TLN this weekend. I will shout. If you don't know what TLN is, please check out the website right there. Will's gonna have popcorn for you. You know what? Argus, spoiler alert, Michelle and I were talking about that. Oh, there's Michelle right there. Everyone, let's show some happy birthday love to Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, for dropping in. Hopefully your meeting went well. Will's gonna have popcorn. Mrs. Gav, happy birthday. I'm going to throw in some candy corn. Oh, Michelle loves candy corn, and I'm not a candy corn fan. I know Paula Deming is a candy corn fan. Her and Michelle have bonded over their shared love of candy corn, but popcorn dice, it's going to be fun, folks. Join us on Saturday at TLN. We're going to play that. Put this off to the side. And now, thanks for all the birthday love, folks. Appreciate that. Michelle and I were going to have a fun day today celebrating her birthday. We've had a fun month celebrating her birthday. I want to thank you all again for hanging out with me. Really appreciate you taking the time to spend some of your day with me. We're going to raid Good Time Society. Jake and Becca are playing Cthulhu Wars Duel. So show them some love. Thank you, friends. I'll be back tomorrow night, I believe, with another stream. Either that or Thursday night. One of the, maybe both. Panda says, I have some truffle Parmesan cheese put on. Oh my gosh. Whoa. James, Team Candy Corn. There it is. Michelle, James, Team Candy Corn. Thanks, Rock. Appreciate it. Take care. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate it. Yeah, GG. Good. Much love to y'all. Appreciate it. Let's raid Becca and Jake over at the Good Time Society. They are going to be playing some Cthulhu Wars. And until next time, Take care. We'll see you later, and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.